Hello, hello, it's SuCoco, your divine oracle, and I'm here. Sorry, I'm just shuffling these cards. There's a lot going on. I'm here with a very important message the universe needs you to know. We're going to be doing a 4 card spread. It's like, what do you need to know? What's next? What do you need to embrace? All these kind of questions. Let's be answering that. And these might be something from like the subconscious you haven't been really paying attention to, but I'm setting the intention that you're seeing this video because you're meant to. You've manifested it. Your subconscious has pulled it to your attention. There are no mistakes when it comes to the divine. This is definitely aligned with your energy. I'm going to be channeling using tarot cards, using my spirit animal deck, and also just what I'm feeling in the moment. So, with that all being said, let's jump right in. Let's pull a card for your spirit animal. What's coming through? What's the energy? What do you need to know? And we'll let that guide us for the set. This spread. So the starfish. Let's see. What do we got here? Water. Starfish. Beautiful, alluring, but superficial. So, the starfish really calls on us to take a look at ourselves, our lives, what's superficial, what's beautiful, what is it we find beautiful? Is it just superficially beautiful, or is there more depth? Is there something deeper to it that aligns with who we are? So you're being called upon right now to really live in your emotions, to allow yourself the freedom to feel in this time and space. Also, it could be what I'm pulling with that is something you've strived for, something you've worked hard for, and once you receive it, it's like, oh, this wasn't exactly what I want. This isn't what I thought it would be, or like you're not as happy as you thought you'd be once you got it. It's like, oh, like I thought it would be different. And this could be, work related or a relationship or like somebody you've been really a friendship. There's this thing of like getting something you've wanted and it's just not living up to what you expected it to be. So that's the spirit energy that's coming through, and let's just start. So what do you need to know right now? So what you need to know right now is you are in a place where you're trying to find balance, I guess spiritually, or even like this might be really under the surface, where you've just been trucking along, and I'm getting the energy of like, okay, I've been through so much. I can keep going no matter what, and you're almost like pushing your feelings down for like things are happening to you and you're just okay, whatever, like I just got to get to the next thing, the next thing. You have your calendar, you have your to-do list, and you're just checking things off, but you're not checking in with yourself emotionally. So there's this like real like duality, like this it's uneven, this like you're moving forward, but it's like somehow some way you're able to make everything work without you even like putting energy into it, but it's like it can only go for so long. Like you're running out of gas, or things are feeling kind of out of balance, and you can't put your finger on it, but it's like, why am I feeling so empty? Why am I feeling so like hopeless? Like there's an energy of hopelessness, but it's not. Your emotions right now are very like dulled. You're emotionally feeling like you're suppressing it, but you're not even aware that you're suppressing it because you're like, I've got so much on my plate right now. The last thing I can deal with are my emotions, and that's why it's bubbling up and why it's coming out, because you can't neglect your emotional health. You can't. I mean, you can't like there's your physical body, your spiritual body, and then your emotions, right? You can't ignore any one of these. When you want to be in balance, you have to be in harmony with all of those things, your heart, your mind, physically. Like, I'm seeing somebody who's like, you're so focused on like, so like being here and now, like, that's why I'm just keeping on, talking about your physical body. You're so focused on like dealing with what's like right in front of you, what's on your plate, that you're putting your emotion like, okay, like, I can't right now. I can't deal with it right now. But they're bubbling up, and it's like a warning to let you know that this is something you're going to have to deal with eventually. And the longer you put it off, the harder it's going to be. So the sooner you face it, and it could be something as simple as like journaling. Like one thing that's great to do is when you first wake up, just grab an empty notebook and just write. And like, don't even think about it. Just write whatever comes out for whatever, 2, 3 pages, and then leave it at that. It could be all your worries, all the things you've been bottling up inside. Let it, pour it out and let it out so it's not in your head. Like, you know what I mean? Just like fermenting. This, you know, like it's not just in your head and becoming a worse, right? So, what is it you need to embrace right now? With that being said, so what you need to embrace right now is uncertainty, is not knowing what lies ahead for you, because what you really need to embrace is you. Your emotional strength and your ability to know I can overcome anything. Taking stock and valuing your strengths, your power, your energy, what you bring for other people, what people love about you. Understand that you are a beautiful light in this world. You have chosen to come here for a reason, and that reason was not, you know, to suffer, to struggle. There is lessons to be learned in the struggle and the pain, but it's all in service to you, to help you get to the next phase. However it is we've dreamed. And one thing, like for me personally, that I've come to realize is when you feel the most yourself, or when you feel the most like happiest and content with life, is when you're aligned with your inner child. Those moments when you allow yourself to play as your inner child would, or you did in childhood. And those are the people that are so fulfilled and happy, not the ones with millions of dollars or the external validation. Like, I'm sure they're happy for a moment, but then it's so fleeting. When you're content and your inner child is at play, that is when your life opens up and it's like you're the most yourself. And with that, you need to know who your inner child is, what healing you need to do, who you are, what makes you happy at your core. And we're all different. So it's a learning experience where you might realize there's things that, you know, you haven't done since childhood that would actually be very beneficial to you right now, because those are the things that let your light shine. Those are the things that are coming to you intrinsically and naturally and easily, where you don't have to worry and stress and like, oh, I'm working so hard at this. Like, you're not meant to be working so hard at this. You're meant to be at like peace and at ease when you are doing what you're meant to do. So what you need to embrace is yourself. You need to embrace what makes you happy, what brings you joy. And it's not laying in front of the TV and doing nothing. That's not it. It's not scrolling on TikTok on your phone. That is not it. There is a magic that is inside of you, and it's more than just like for those of you, I'm getting this energy. I don't want to work. I get it. None of us want to work. But there's something that you do that it's like play, that it's like people are gonna marvel at you. For some of us, it's like you may love to shop and you're really good at like styling people. And for you, the idea that somebody would pay you to go to the mall and shop and buy outfits and play dress up is crazy. But there literally are all these like super wealthy people that don't know how to dress, and your expertise they would pay top dollar for. And it's like I'm just playing around. I'm just going and shopping is my favorite thing to do. Or like whatever that is for you. I'm using that experience because that's what I like love to do. I love to shop. But outside of that, that's what you need to embrace right now. What is it you need to release? So what you need to release right now is the negative thoughts and energy and those things that are really cutting you and harming you, that are new and old. So understand, you hold the power in your mind. You hold a lot of control. You hold a lot of like when it comes to your mind, this is just a story we tell ourselves. I'm seeing somebody, your words are very cutting, and the victim is you. You are always like, there's this energy of like talking down to yourself. You're minimizing your strength. Oh, everybody can do that. No, you're magic. That's why you can do that. No, you are special. That's why you can do that. You are being called upon. Like, these are skills that you have that nobody else does. Nobody else can interpret the world through your eyes better than you. Like, there is such magic in you, and you need to first of all make friends with yourself. If anybody was talking about your best friend the way you talk to yourself, you'd be like, I'm gonna fight you, right? So be kind to yourself first. Also, just know that when you're talking to yourself, that internal monologue, I want you to baby yourself. What what it really is like, you need to be speaking to your inner child. Like, talk to yourself like you would to a child. Like, oh, like if you spilled, your drink, would you yell at a kid who like doesn't know any better? No. Like, okay, let's clean this up. Come on, let's have fun. Don't cry. Let's whatever. Right? Like, you are a very warm and affectionate person, a very warm person who's great with kids. Like, I'm just getting this energy of like somebody who's fun and who's happy. So you need to be kinder to yourself because you're kind to the world. You need to bring that energy to yourself first, okay? I know you're hard on yourself because you're a perfectionist, but you already are perfection. These little things, oh, I did this wrong, I did that wrong, like nobody's gonna remember them in a day. Like, like a year from now, are you gonna care? No. A month from now, a day, like really, it's not the end of the world. So allow yourself some grace and speak to yourself with more kindness. And with that being said, what is next? Options are opening up for you. If you take the advice that is being shared with you in this reading, you're going to be sailing from shaky, inconsistent waters, from emotional turbulence to peace, to calm, and arriving at the shores of a new life. And once you arrive, there's options. What do you want? What do you want? And you are able to make your choice for you. But you're never going to get there if you don't know who you are, what you enjoy, what you like, outside of what other people are saying. Oh, they love, chocolate cake. And it's like, I actually like vanilla. Like, I didn't know that about you. You're allowing people the narrative is being written by them. You are so hard on yourself because you're trying to live up to other people's expectations of what they expect of you, and that's not going to serve you, because one day they're not going to, we come into this world alone, we leave alone. So understand, okay, they may have their expectation of you, but you've got to live true to yourself. Otherwise, you're never going to be truly happy. You're always going to feel as if you're living your life for somebody else, and it's like you're just trudging along, and it's like, oh, when is it going to get easier? Never. When you're living like that, it's never going to get easier. You have to honor yourself, honor your inner child, honor like your joy. And when you're able to see yourself as this shining beacon of a person, that you're worthy of love and respect, and you have the right to say no. If you're not feeling it, that's why the starfish is coming in. It's like, it's golden, baby. You're a treasure. And the superficial stuff of like being polite and being nice and like, it's not serving you. If somebody is getting on your nerves, no. Tell them no, cut them out. But like, you know what I mean? Sometimes no is all you need. You don't need to cut them out. I mean, we're all different. But you don't need, it's understanding that you deserve like the basic human rights everyone else does. You push yourself so hard. And so like, know that how hard you fight for others, you should be fighting for yourself first, because your cup is like empty. You're emotionally like, I think that's what it is. It's like you're emotionally like empty. So you just need to pour into yourself first and let the world have everything that's overflowing. But you need to make sure your cup is full first. Be selfish, be greedy. It's time for you to focus on yourself and nurture and take care of yourself. With that all being said, I hope this message serves you well. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff. I post new videos, blah, blah, blah. Love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video. And until next time, bye.